Last time we built this crazy thing, but we need to spend some time making it look a whole lot better. Look at the state of these walls, they're a total mess. And how are we going to deal with these massive flying machines? We need to get rid of them too. And well, the least said about this cobblestone roof the better. It's a total disgrace. To all the geeks and nerds, welcome back to another episode of Beyond Logic. And last episode has gone absolutely nuts. I can't believe it. 45,000 views as I'm recording this. That is absolutely mental. I normally get maybe by this time around 5,000 views on an episode. So that is absolutely craziness. And because of that, we've got a whole bunch of new subscribers. And so I thought just initially for this episode, we'll just have a little fly around the end for any new peeps that haven't seen this yet. This is the kind of stuff we do here in the end. Building all these starships. We've got the Enterprise, Starbug, we've got the Milano here, and we've got X-Wings, we've got some TIE fighters over there, we've got this thing from Star Trek, and we've got a Borg cube, we've got a massive Star Destroyer that houses an iron farm, and of course, this huge sphere, which is of course the Death Star. Look at this thing. Brilliant, love it. So we've got the trench as well. We can fly around here. This is cool stuff. And of course, inside we have our main base, and this is where we have a whole bunch of farms and contraptions and things like that. And here we go. Ouch. And even some theme music. There we go. We've got the Imperial March as we walk right in. So there we go. Just wanted to show you that off for all the new peeps. People have been here for a while, would have seen this before. And here is our main storage. So I'm here. I need to gather up a bunch of things because, yeah, we need to go back to the creeper farm. We need to make some improvements because I asked on Twitter about the roof, the cobblestone roof, and here's the results. Yeah. People want me to change it and they want me to use some carpets to decorate it. So I've got a plan. I need to get some wool together. I need to gather up some resources. So let me do that and let's head back on over to the perimeter. And yeah, I'll meet you over there. And here we are at the site of the creeper farm inside this perimeter that we dug out a couple of episodes ago using this big contraption. This is a world eater. So if you're interested in how we dug this out, check out a couple of episodes ago. That's when we did it. But yeah, this time we need to deal with this thing. We need to just make some improvements. I'm not going to go super crazy. But yeah, a couple of things are. The first thing is we're going to deal with this roof, which is all cobblestone. So I'm going to leave the roof up. I should have made this a bit better. In hindsight, I should have just used some birch slabs. But I wasn't really thinking, and I kind of just thought, well, what blocks have I got where I've got lots of material, and cobblestone was the first thing that came to mind, and I just picked it up. Didn't really think about the farm that I'd just created to make birch, because obviously we're using birch slabs underneath, so that would have been a better block to pick, but we are where we are. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put some carpets on top into some kind of pattern, but as you can see, there's going to be a gap underneath, and that means that if you're flying around from this side, you'll be able to see the cobblestone directly under it, just there. So I think my plan is to take out the first two rows all the way around and put in place instead some birch slabs, which I've got to hand, and then put the carpets, there we go, on top of that. So hopefully when you're looking in then from the side, you'll see a bit of birch and you'll see the carpets on top, and the rest of this cobblestone that we're going to leave in place you won't see. Hopefully that'll make a big improvement. So that is the one job we've got to do. But before we do that, I think we're going to have some fun with this stuff, some TNT. I'm thinking we need to take down the flying machines, we need to take down the world eater on both sides, and I don't really fancy walking along mining it all up. That's going to take forever. And since TNT's got a 100% drop rate, why don't we use TNT to blow it up and try and keep as many of the resources as we can? So I think that's what I'm going to do. I've not really thought about this too much. This might end up in a big old mess. But I reckon if I can put down the TNT on top of maybe the redstone blocks or whatnot, maybe that will just activate it and blow up enough of this stuff to, yeah, make it easy to get rid of. So I'm going to get myself sorted out, get myself situated, and then, yeah, let's blow some stuff up. Look at that crazy machine above us, but I think we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to start at these flying machines, the sweepers. They are first to go. So I think, I'm not quite sure how well this is going to work out, but I think let's just put down the TNT on top of this redstone block. That will activate it and see what damage it does. Hopefully it will take care of most of it. Oh, okay. So left quite a bit. Now that's there. All right, so why don't we put another one? How about if we put it on that slime there? And I've got some buttons just in case. So let's activate that. See how much gets taken out. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so only one block left over. All right, we can mine that up. That's no problem. Let's take that, take that. So I think that's probably the process, right? So we need to put one on, where was it? Or we could maybe put it on there. Let's put one next to that. Okay, this is going to be a little bit haphazard, sort of trial and error as we go. Nice. Okay, let me pick this stuff up. All right, even with Frostwalker boots on, even with Depth Strider boots on, it takes a bit of time to walk around, but this might work out quite well. So let's put another TNT here, I suppose, and just, yeah, watch this thing blow up and pick up the bits and pieces as we go. Oh, nice, that took out that floating block there. And then we just walk in here, pick this stuff up, yeah, and just rinse and repeat, I guess. So let's do another one right here. Pretty cool stuff. All right, this is going to be, hopefully, quite easy. I love it. Right, let's go in here as well. Blow this stuff up. Yeah, nice. Okay. Brilliant. Right, let me just pick this stuff up. I need to remember to pick it up in between blasts, otherwise I'm going to lose stuff. But yeah, hopefully we'll get most of this stuff back again, which is going to be good. All right, let's keep going and let's, yeah, blow up this thing. The sweepers are all gone, all destroyed from the TNT. That was a lot of fun. Not sure if it was any quicker than just mining it up, but you know, better to have some fun, I suppose. But on the top here, we now need to get rid of this line. This is all of the TNT dupers that go across. Now, I was a bit nervous when I got to the end. I didn't want all of these getting triggered and then flying across and destroying the farm. That would have been very bad. But I think it's all right. So I think if we start at this end, we should be okay. So there's a redstone block here we can place a TNT on top of. And also over here, we can place one on the side of this block right here. It will land on that slime block. So hopefully between these two TNT on every module, we should be able to blow up all of this stuff. And then all of the items, of course, are going to fall down and land in the water, hopefully. And then I can just fly down and pick them all up. That's the plan. Well, if I can just stay on top of the blocks at least. All right, let's just try that again. So let me just swoop in here, land here gracefully like a pro, and stick a TNT here and run away quickly. Okay, good. That was good. Right, now we can put one on the side of this one. I can get close enough. Oh no, wrong place. One there as well. It's just for good measure. Okay. All right, well, it went. It already got destroyed. So let's see all the items. There might be some on these ledges down here. No, not too bad, but all of the items pretty much should be down here. There we go. So we can just swoop down here, pick them up. I won't do that for every single module, just do that every now and again and try and pick up as much of this stuff as we can. I'm not too worried if I lose like too many items, just going to try and get some of it if I can. So let's fly back up there and let's destroy the rest of this world eater. There we are, the World Eater has been digested, it's all gone, and I've picked up all the items, managed to recover quite a few, so that is good news. And yeah, it's all gone on both sides. That was a lot of fun. Probably not the best way to do it. I'm sure if you were doing this properly, you'd probably build like a TNT bomber along the top and just destroy the whole thing. But yeah, I enjoyed doing that, and I think yeah, for my level of play, it was probably quite good to get some of those resources back. So let's have a look at what we've got so far. So I've got a couple of chests here that has all of the blocks in it. So yeah, these are what I've managed to recover from the World Eater. So loads of observers, they're pretty expensive, loads of pistons, that's pretty good. Obviously the slime blocks and some more stuff in here as well. So there we go. The next job is to tidy up these walls. They are looking a little bit janky. Obviously, we use the TNT to bomb out all of this area so we don't have a nice flat, you know, smooth wall. And there are a couple of options. One thing I did consider is to drop down a bunch of gravity blocks, like if we've got some concrete powder in various colours, and make a nice kind of patterned wall. Now, that's something we could do in the future, but at the moment, I don't have time for that just yet. So I'm going to take the easier option, slightly easier option at least, and that is we're going to use water. We're going to have a water curtain that's going to cover up these walls walls. And so, you know, from a distance at least, it will look like there's a square water hole in the land. So that's going to look pretty cool, I think. And what we need to do for that is we need to see how far out these blocks come. So what's the furthest out they come, and then build sort of pillar out a line of blocks all the way from one end to the other, and then spill some water over it, and then that should hide all of these blocks pretty easily. And if we do want to do something different in the future, it's quite easy to remove. We just have to remove all the water, and then we can do a different type of wall in the future. So that is the plan. This gives us some options, you know, if we want to change some stuff up later on. So yeah, let me have some sleep because it's getting dark, and then yeah, we can start building out this this pillar, and then get some water placed, and yeah, hide all of this janky wall. Here is the beginnings of our water curtain. This is where the water is going to sit on top of these blocks right here. And I've pillared all the way on that side, down this side, and I've made a start going this way as well. Now I want to show you a little tip here. So this is something that might be interesting to you. I'm sure some people know about this already, but if when you're pillaring out like this, if you go at an angle, it's actually quicker. So if I show my mini HUD, I press that, there we go. So on mini HUD, I'm displaying the speed, so you see how fast I'm going. I'm currently going at 5.6 meters per second, so that's blocks per second as well. So if we come back here now, the normal way you might pillar out is just going straight like this. So let's see how fast we can do this. If I do this and walk backwards, you can see we're going at 1.295 meters per second. So that's actually pretty slow. Now if you go at an angle just like this, let's see if I can get this right, you can actually get, if I twist myself a little bit, you can get over 1.825. There we go. That's pretty cool. So you just need to make sure your crosshairs in the right place, and then make sure you don't move your mouse around too much. But now you can actually move pretty much, pretty fast, and place these blocks. That's what I'm doing, just doing this, and it doesn't actually take that long. Not too bad. So I'm just going to use this stack up. But yeah, there's a few things that we learned from last episode. So thanks to the comments and my Discord, I've learned some new things, so I thought I'd share them. And yeah. The first thing I learned is that there's been a change to how slimes spawn. So if you remember from last episode, we built the farm in the center of the perimeter, but then we had some issues with some slime spawning. Then I decided to move it out of the slime chunks. Turns out didn't need to do that. We could have just built it in the center. And the change is that there was a change in 1.14 that means that slimes will only spawn if a large slime can spawn. And of course, all of our floors aren't big enough for large slimes, and so we would have been fine. We could have just left it as it was. That's a change in 1.14 I didn't know about. So yeah, that was that was a bit of a shame, but always good to learn new things. So thanks to the peeps that shared that with us. And hopefully, you know, if anyone wants to build a farm similar to this, you don't need to worry about slime chunks. I've continued and made some good progress, so we're almost ready to put the water in on this side, but still need to go all the way around the other three sides. Yeah, we've got 3 more sides to go. Yeah, that's where I started, just over there. So I've done one side is ready for the water. But yeah, let's carry on. So the other thing that I learned how to tame a cat. So last episode, you saw me running around like an idiot trying to tame a cat by spamming the fish, spam the fish. But turns out that was totally wrong. So what you actually have to do is you just hold the fish in your hand, get close enough, just close enough, and then the cats will walk towards you. And yeah, then you can tame them and become their friend. So don't do what I did. Don't run around a village like an idiot. I spent more time than I care to admit trying to do that. But yeah, that's a simple thing. So I've learned how to tame a cat as well. And there we have it. Our water ledge is done all the way around the whole perimeter. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Didn't take that long, actually, especially walking diagonally. That's pretty cool. So the next thing is to place down the water. So I'm going to try and do it with ice. Of course, the ice is probably going to melt pretty quickly because we're in a desert. So I'm going to place one down every other block. And yeah, hopefully, yeah, well, I mean, if it melts, it will melt. But if it doesn't, we can come back and break it in a bit. And then we should end up with water flowing all the way down, giving us a water curtain. So just got to keep doing this, which is going to be a little bit boring, I guess. I want to try and make sure I keep to every other block, just like this. So let me keep going with this and see. Anything melted yet? No, not yet. But yeah, I think this is looking pretty cool. And one thing I was going to mention actually is obviously this rail we've got here is a little bit away from the edge here because obviously we've got all the jankiness of the wall. What we could do is we could end up doing some terraforming, so we could terraform this down and link up with this in due course. I'm not going to do that today, but that's definitely something we could do. We could terraform all of this here so it all kind of joins up. I think that would look pretty cool. So that is on my list. I've added it to my project list. So yeah, let me get placing with some more of this ice and yeah, see if we can get this water curtain in. I made a big mistake. It turns out you can't place the blocks, every other block like this, the ice, because when you break them, they just flow over the edge. They don't join to make the water sources in between. So now I'm just filling it all in, and I actually ran out of ice. Had to go back to storage, back to the Death Star, to get some more ice. But yeah, this is a little bit annoying. But yeah, we've made it all the way over there. I've turned down my render distance since we worked on the perimeter before. But yeah, just got to try not to make mistakes like that. And if I run pretty quickly, if you get the rhythm right, you can do this quite easily. Just a little bit annoying, but yeah, almost there. Just got to get to the end of this line, and then we can finally break this ice and see the water curtain appear. Okay, we're about ready. Logical Geekbot is in position, and I'm going to fly on over to the other side. And I've got my my non-silk touch pick ready to break this ice, and we can see this water come in. So I'm going to break this one here that you can't see, but I'm here ready to go. Right, if I just walk forward now, hopefully I should just break this ice, and hopefully I won't break the the barrier underneath. So let's give this a try. Here we go. How's it looking? I can't quite see. Oh yeah, here it comes, yeah. Right, I'm going to keep walking. You can hear the ice breaking and see the water coming down. Look at that. Oh, that's looking brilliant. What a great effect. Right, it's going to keep walking. It's going to take a little while to get to the end, but this is looking cool. Oh yes, covering up this wall. Yes, it's looking good. I'm looking at my other screen at the same time as trying to target the ice. But yeah, that's looking cool. What a great effect. Okay, this is going to be good. I hope it's going to look good once we do all four walls. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, like I said before, this gives us some options to do some different things in the future if we want to. It's easy to remove. Just got to remove the top level of source blocks. But yeah, look at that. That is brilliant. Okay, let's have a look at this thing firsthand. Oh, look at that. Pretty cool. You get some weird effects sometimes, but as the water then renders in properly, yeah, we've got a nice blue wall. Obviously, you can see the walls behind it, the jankiness behind, but it's not too bad, I don't think. I think that's okay for now. I think that's definitely an improvement. Look at that. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. And how does it look when it connects down here? Let's have a look. I think it just goes straight down, does it? Oh, yes, look at that. Just goes straight down into this water. Very nice. All right, so just got to break the ice, as I say, on the other sides. There we go. This is looking miles better. Looking really, really good now. Look at this. We got a square hole in the ground. Yeah, that's definitely an improvement. Definitely improvement. So I'm happy with that. Now, what I've also done is I've moved the AFK spot over a bit because I found that the spawning sphere intersected with some of this water on this side, and I'm not entirely sure, but I didn't want drowns to be spawning inside that water and affecting the rates of the farm. So yeah, just did that just in case. I'm not sure if they will actually spawn in flowing water in a desert or not, but they may well do. I think they might. So. Oh, and I fell. So, yeah, here's the AFK spot right here. And if I turn the sphere on, here it is. So if you look around, you can see it's nowhere near any of the water. So we are all good on that front. There we go. Plenty of space either side. And I've checked this all the way around. So we are all good. Looking good. Looking very nice. All right. So let's turn that back off again. There we go. Nice little shortcut to do that. Right, so here we go. That's the AFK spot. So I've done that. I've done the walls. We've taken down the flying machine. So we've got to do the carpets on top of this. And we've got this little platform here with some cats. Now, the thing is, I know what the comments are going to be saying. They're going to be saying, Logic, you should house these cats in a nice sanctuary. They should, live out their days and, not have anything to worry about. But the thing is, we've got the mob head drops in this world, and I don't think I've got one of these coloured cat heads yet. And we could do with one, just in case. Yeah, you never know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blank out the screen. You're not going to see or hear what I can do or what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm just going to clear this up, and everything's going to be just fine. Okay. Okay, so yeah, no problem. Everything's taken care of. Everything's fine. The cats are just doing well. They are going to be well looked after. Nothing to worry about. But anyway, let's get on with this roof. Let's get the carpets in, and yeah, get this thing finished off. So I've been working my way around the edge with the birch, as we spoke about earlier. I've done quite a bit so far. Just gone the last little last little section of the birch. So you can see I've gone all the way around here, all the way around there, just doing two layers of it, if you like, 2 levels. And then, yeah, once we get around here, we can start doing the carpets after that. And I think what I'm going to do is probably not much surprise to you, because it's pretty obvious what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, we're going to have a creeper head or a creeper face on the top. And between the creeper head and the outside, I want to try and make it look kind of like a portal. So we're going to have like a black outline, which represents the obsidian of the obsidian portal, and then some kind of, yeah, some purple and some kind of pink colors to kind of represent the portal blocks themselves. So that is the plan. So hopefully this is going to look all right once it's done, and you won't see too much of the cobblestone. You probably will be able to see it if you actually really look for it, but hopefully this is going to be good enough to cover it up and cover up this embarrassment. So yeah, let's get this in here. And while I'm doing this, I've got a couple of topics to talk about. So first of all, 1.16, the snapshots are coming out. We've had 2 now, and the technical guys are going nuts. I've been watching, as I've been working on this episode, I've been watching various videos and seeing what everyone's up to. So especially the Sci-Fi guys. Mango Methods is back, which is great news. Welcome back, Methods. Doc has put out a couple of videos as well. It's looking great. The Schnitzel Factory, brilliant. Love that video. So yeah, go and check out those guys' videos, those channels, for some cool stuff. The last one I watched was the Schnitzel Factory. So they are producing almost 1 million pork chops an hour. Just total craziness, but really good stuff, really good fun. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun to play with once the snapshots, or once the final release comes out. I'm not sure how much of that stuff they're actually going to stay in. So it'd be interesting what Mojang think once they see the potential for what can be done. Also with the piglins now, there's a barter system, so you can give them gold and they give you some items back. But of course, at the moment, there's a bit of an exploit because they give you an item straight away, but if you kill them within a few seconds of picking up the gold, you get the gold back again. So it's possible to kind of get a whole bunch of items for free. So that'd be interesting if that stays in. So yeah, what do you think of the snapshots? What do you think so far of what you've seen? I think it's looking pretty good. 1.16 is looking pretty nice so far, I must say. The new biomes are looking good. Some of the new mechanics looking interesting. And obviously they've hired some new people. In particular, Panda has joined. And for those who don't know, Panda is a technical player. He's been around the community for a very long time. And to get him on there, fixing bugs and adding some cool stuff to the game, that is going to be great for technical players as well. So let me know what you think about 1.16, because that is the new hotness at the moment. And as you watch me place down all these carpets to hide this disgusting cobblestone, I've got some news to talk about, and that is the return of streaming. Yes, back to twitch.tv/logicalgeekboy. If you're not following me, get yourself over there so you get notified when I go live, and that may well be this week coming. We just got a couple of things to figure out, but all being well, yeah, this week could well be the week. So yes, and what are we going to be doing? Well, and in amongst making videos, I've also been busy building my very own data pack from the ground up, from scratch, and that is going to be helping us to do what we're going to be doing on stream. And you're going to be able to download it from day one if you want to play the same game that we're playing. And what is that game? Well, I'm not sure if I should tell you or leave you in suspense. Maybe we'll think about that as I talk. But yeah, so the main thing is it's going to be myself, and it's going to be some people from the community that are streamers in their own right. So yeah, come along and support us all on that. And what the basic plan is, we're going to be obviously playing Minecraft, doing some bits and pieces, some cool stuff. And as we play on stream, I'm going to be recording bits and pieces here and there, and then chopping them together into some videos that can go onto the channel. So if you can't make the streams, no problem. There'll be some videos on the channel to cover the kind of things we get up to, which is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. And one thing I have done, which is a big step for me, is I've bought a webcam. Yes, I've bought a webcam. It's not arrived just yet, and I'm not sure when I'm going to use it. I need to pluck up the courage to actually plug it in. But yeah, that may well happen. It may be some faces involved, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens when I feel comfortable to do that. But yeah, that's something that's going to happen. The reason for that is obviously Minecon is coming up towards the end of the year, and yeah, I want to go. Hopefully, I'll get a ticket, and if I go, it'd be cool to meet some people. But if nobody knows what I look like, then it's going to be quite hard to do that. So yeah, come along to stream, join us, support us, and yeah, don't give me a hard time about my ugly mug. There it is, the creeper face to hide the cobblestone is in place. Not too bad, and the the kind of purple and pink around it, that's supposed to symbolise the portals. But yeah, this is looking much better than before. So yes, this is looking pretty good. And obviously we've still got the creepers inside doing their thing. There they all are. Need to be careful. Don't get too close. But yeah, they're all in there doing their thing as usual, which is great. And now with the walls taken care of and the fly machines gone as well, this is looking much, much better. Now, there's one thing I'm a little bit bummed about, to be honest. If we go up this way and let's have a look around here. It's not in the centre. No. Yeah, I'm a little bit upset about that. But I suppose, you know, you live and learn. We've learnt a lesson. Make sure you understand slime spawning before you build a perimeter and a farm inside it. So there we go. But anyway, this is looking pretty cool. Very happy how it's turned out. And so that is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then please hit the like button. And if you're new, then feel free to subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, then get it in that comment section. All right, my geeks. Until next time, I will see you later.